Hello everybody! Today I wanted to show you what I've been loving for the month of June, so my June favorites. I'm just going to get right into it. I have a couple of makeup products and I'm going to talk about those first. The first one that I have just started using this month is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup. This has SPF 20, which is really nice, and I got it in C3, which is cool. There's a cool line, or line of colors, there's a natural line of colors, and there's a warm line of colors, if that makes sense. I think this is actually a really good match for me. I'm wearing it today. I don't know, it seems like the right color, which is pretty difficult to figure out when you're like matching up a drugstore foundation, because you're in the store doing one of these. And that don't look right. That doesn't even match, but it's what I'm wearing. Whatever. Anyways, I think it looks pretty good. Don't remember how much this was, but L'Oreal was doing the buy one get one half off. If you guys watched my haul from last week, I believe. I bought another foundation that I had already had, but this one was totally new to me and I really like the way it goes on. It is a little bit wet. I do like the pump. I pump it out. I use about 2.5 pumps just right here on my hand, and then I use my brush, dab a little bit onto the brush, and then I just dab it and blend it in. And I really like the coverage that it gives. It's kind of like a medium coverage. The color seems to be really nice. It might be a little bit warmer than my natural color, but I haven't been tanning my face. So when I'm applying it, it looks a little bit darker, but I think it kind of evens out to like the rest of my body that I am tanning. I feel like it's kind of evening it out. So anyways, I don't really have anything bad to say about it. It might be a little bit, might make me a little shiny, a little oily in the day. So I've kind of been trying to combat that and acknowledge that I need powder on top of it and not just like lightly go over it with a little bit of powder. I try to make sure I go over it with a good amount of powder to kind of help set it. I haven't really put the SPF to the test. I haven't been out in the sun much lately. It's not even sunny today and it's been raining a lot. So I haven't really had the chance to do that, but I'm sure it'll be fine. 20 is not that great. I mean, if you're going to be out in the sun all day, you need something more than that. But I think if I'm going to be out at like a barbecue, it would be helpful to have this on. So definitely recommend this. It's a really good foundation. I was really surprised with that. The other makeup product that I want to talk about is Colourpop. Now I want to talk about Colourpop eyeshadows in general. If you guys saw my haul, I love all of the eyeshadows that I got, and it was hard to narrow it down to one. But I did decide that I've really been loving Nillionaire, and that's this color right here. I'm going to try to open it up, but I have been like digging into this. I don't know if you can see, like up here at the top, I've been using my brush wet and just like digging in there, and I mean I can already see the pan, which I mean there's still a lot of product left in there, but I was like, oh my gosh, I already hit pan. But it's just because I'm using it wet and like it's just moving around a lot easier. But I really like doing a nice neutral brown smoky look on my eye. I did that yesterday, and then I put this on wet in like the outer portion of my eyelid and a little bit into my crease. I packed it on, used a big fluffy brush, blended that out, then went back in with a little bit more of this because I had really just blended it out just a little bit too much, packed on a little bit more to the point where I didn't quite have to blend it out for it to look good. Blend it out just a little bit, don't want any harsh lines. And it looked great. Love it. Love this color, but I love all of the eyeshadows. I also want to point out again that these are the metallic. I got a lot of the metallic shades. I feel like these probably work best wet, and that's kind of what you should be using them for, like really dramatic look. I'm thinking it's not going to be too long, maybe another month or two, and I might place another order on Colourpop and try to get, I think they had like satin colors. I think I might go for something like that instead of all metallic, because except for one matte. But they're not your everyday eyeshadows. Anyways, moving along, I have one nail polish, and it is the Sally Hansen Miracle Gel in Creme de la Creme. I have had one Miracle Gel color, what was it called? Pretty Piggy, I think. It came in like the little kit where you got your color and you got the black bottle that's like your top coat. I just really like this stuff. It lasts a good few days before it starts to chip. And that's pretty amazing. And the fact that I can do this whole process, 2 coats of color and the 1 coat of top coat in like an hour and I'm dry, well, around an hour. I can do all of the painting and then it's dry in around an hour. That's great. And that's gonna last me almost a whole week. I can't ask for much more. I did use this, it was in my last couple of videos I was wearing it. I'm not wearing anything today, sorry. A little lazy. The only thing I didn't like about this is can be a little streaky. And I think I've noticed that with all of these colors. I have 3 now. So you have to go a little bit on the heavy side, but there's like, if you go on the thin side, it's gonna last longer. So it's really kind of difficult in that sense. Like, you don't want to go too heavy, and if you are, you need to make sure you let it dry. But if you go thin, it's probably gonna last maybe a day or 2 longer, but it's gonna be a little streaky. So nonetheless, I really like this. This is like I don't know if it's pink or if it's like a lavender. I'm probably up against my red shirt, it probably looks more purple. But it is just the perfect off-white color. But it almost looks white on your nails. But I didn't know how I was going to feel about this color. This is definitely out of my comfort zone, but I've really been loving this color. Definitely recommend it. Definitely recommend the whole Sally Hansen Miracle Gel line if you are looking for something that's easy to apply and is going to last you at least a few days. And I do wash dishes. I'm not intensely trying this out. Like, I type all day, but I don't work with my hands intensely, you know what I mean? So I don't know how well I'm putting it to the test. I'm sure there are other people out there that would be like, that's not gonna work for me. And that's fine, but I'm gonna tell you about how it's been working for me. That was all of like the makeup, nail stuff. The rest I have is body stuff, and I have one fashion favorite that I can't wait to show you. This is the Vitabath Luscious Lemon Creme. Creme. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just showed this in my haul too, and I have been using it for the past week or so. Oh, it smells so good. Definitely recommend this. I have another scent. This is the first time I tried out the Vitabath line, but I really do like it. It says it's sulfate and paraben free. It smells really good. It says that it has a lot of vitamins in it. I don't particularly know what that's going to do, like brighten your skin maybe, make you more vibrant. I haven't particularly noticed that, but I'm not going to like say that it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. It says that because of the vitamins, it says skin conditioning nutrients enrich the formula. So I guess it's supposed to maybe just be softening kind of thing, and I don't know, I guess I've been a little softer, but I've been trying to apply lotion. That's difficult for me. Speaking of lotion, I have a Neutrogena foot cream. I have pretty dry feet, and I think it's probably because I don't even try to combat that. I just let them do their thing most of the time. But I have been using this recently. Now, I don't really have a whole lot to compare it to because, like I said, I don't know, it's been a long time since I've used another foot cream, but I have been liking this. And it smells like a medicated peppermint. It smells pretty good, but I like to put this on. I like to put this on at night. Sometimes I end up putting it on in the morning. Just on my really dry spots, I just work this in. And it does help a little bit. If I could keep it up, I know it would do a great job, but I can't keep it up. I just can't. I hate lotion. But if you're looking for a foot cream, that one's good. The last like body favorite that I have is the Origins Ginseng Energy Boosting Moisturizer. I can't talk today. This I bought a long time ago, and I was still using up another moisturizer, and I decided I'm not going to use this one until I've used up that one. So that's what I did, and I finally used it up this month. I don't even remember what it was. I probably have it down there for a product empties video, which I'll talk about, you know, at some point in time. I have this weird obsession with like leaving the little paper thing on there, and then it's difficult to get it off. This stuff smells so good, like orange sherbet. I don't know that I can particularly say that it's been working miracles on my face, but I use this at night because I feel like it's a bit heavier. which is probably stupid because it's energy boosting, so probably should be using it in the morning. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it in the morning one time, but I love the smell and it's definitely been keeping me moisturized. So I don't really have any complaints. I was gonna say compliments. I don't have any compliments about this. I don't have any complaints about it. It's been doing everything that I wanted to do. Haven't noticed any changes in my skin, like a rash or a breakout or anything due to this, so I'm gonna keep using it. I needed the tiniest little bit to do this, to cover my face. So this is gonna last me a really long time, which is good because if I remember correctly, it was kind of expensive. So that's good that it's gonna last a long time. Okay, so the last favorite that I have, I posted a picture of these on Instagram, and just because I love them, I'm so excited for these shoes. Disney and Vans have teamed up in the past, and I don't know why I was not aware of it back then, but recently I've kind of really gotten back into Vans. I used to wear them all the time in like middle school, high school time. And just somewhere along the line I stopped, and then I got my slip-ons, my gray slip-ons, which I think I've showed to you guys before because I love those. They're so comfortable. I wish these were slip-ons actually, but I'll live. So I got the Winnie the Pooh Vans. Now these are the, you know, I don't know what they're called. I can't remember what these are called. They're something just like, they're just one of the classic like styles. I can't remember what it's called though. Anyways, it's the only Winnie the Pooh shoe that they have, and it just has Winnie the Pooh all over it. And if you can see right here, he is holding a skateboard made out of wood, and he has like a little beehive on his head. He's holding the skateboard again. There are some with him not really holding anything, and it's just kind of normal him, but you can see those two very well. Actually, on this shoe, you can see him. He's just standing there. He's not holding anything, so he's not always holding something, excuse me. But I really like the little beehive on his head, and there are little teeny tiny bees flying around. There's a butterfly on there, but I have just been loving these shoes. These are unisex. These shoes that I'm holding right here are unisex because I have, it specifically says a men's and a woman's size in the tongue. And I wear a 4.5 men, 6 women. I have pretty small feet. They have these and a lot of their Disney shoes in kid sizes, which I think is really cool. I don't know how many people probably are going to be wearing these. I'm one of them, and I love them, and I'm rocking them, and I don't care what you think, but I'm wearing them. But I just think these are just such great shoes, and I'm just so happy to have them. I love Winnie the Pooh, and when I saw that they were coming out with this whole line, I was so excited. Now, if you're not a Winnie the Pooh fan, they've got Minnie slip-ons, they've got Mickey slip-ons, they've got some high top shoes, and characters like Goofy and Donald are on some stuff. All of the princesses, well, maybe I should say most of the princesses are being covered on the line. Like, I know Belle there's a set of shoes with Belle on it. I'm trying to think of the other princesses, but I can't remember. There's one set of shoes that is just covered in the princesses. It's just like princess over princess everywhere. Like I said, there were high tops. I think there's more that lace up. I'm not sure, but there are a good few of slip-ons. The Mickey and the Minnie slip-ons are really cute. I was really tempted to get them, but how many character shoes can you really have? Maybe more than one, I don't know. They also have shirts and backpacks and socks and just tons of stuff, so I really recommend checking it out. You can go to Vans, and you can also go to Journeys. Is that where it is? I think they have some other stuff too. But I'm just so excited about these shoes. I think the line is called Young at Heart. Yeah, I'm kind of young at heart. Loving my Pooh Bear. What can I say? Alright, that was everything that I wanted to tell you guys about that I've been loving this month. I hope that you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'm going to list all of the products down below that I mentioned in today's video, so you can go check that out. You can also follow me on Instagram at HairByLizzieBug. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week, and until next time, bye! I really do think I'm quite hilarious, if you didn't already know. Sometimes when I laugh at myself, it's kind of pitiful. It feels pitiful at this end, because there's nobody laughing at me. I don't know if you guys are laughing. You might be. You might be laughing at me and not with me. That would be depressing. See you later, alligators.